to jump way towards the 2nd century before Christ, in the time of the Maccabees or the Hasmoneans. Maccabees are the same as the Hasmoneans. The Catholic Bible, of course, the first book of Maccabees, the second book of Maccabees, where Hasmoneans really built fortresses all around the land of Canaan. Herod the Great built his fortresses above Hasmonean fortresses. But how did he know that this would be a very good castle for him? Because we discussed before that Herod was half pagan and half Jewish. His father was a Jew. Yes? So he got married to a woman from the Hasmonean lineage so as to claim the throne. Miriam, his beloved wife, who was later accused of being cheating on him, which she did not, accused by his mother and his sister, that he had to kill her because of his own pride, because he was a throne paranoid. And if anyone wants to know anything about Herod the Great, we'll summarize it by a sentence. He lived like a king, ruled like a tiger, died like a dog. That's completely, of course, Herod the Great. Of course, the actual writings were dying like a pig. But since pig is not kosher, so we refer to dog. Okay? So, of course, he was running away from the wrath of the Hasmoneans and the Parthians. The Parthians were the same as the Persians way before, 532 BC, discussed before, returnees of Zion. So they followed him all the way towards Masada. What did he do? He had a Roman garrison on Masada with his wife, his mother, his sister, and his children on Masada. He goes to Rome to bring another Roman garrison way to the land of Canaan to help him against the Hasmonean revolt against him, because they claim him as the king. So it was not God over here, ladies and gentlemen, that interfered. His family would have passed away when showers of water started pouring down on Masada, filling the water systems on Masada, where he realized that this would be a very important fortress since he was a throne. So his work started on Masada, digging cisterns, of course, creating water dams and palaces as well as a bathhouse. But when we talk about a bathhouse, what the heck is a bathhouse doing in this place when temperature could reach around 140 degrees in summertime? Just to let you know that anyone who wanted to live in a Roman city or a Roman town needed to have a bathhouse, okay, to show that he was Roman, or adopted, of course, Roman, thoughts. The thing is that Herod the Great built fortresses all the way from Jerusalem. They even still live in Jerusalem, where the three wise men we pointed out this morning. Remember Herod Antipas then? Yeah? He built that fortress over there at the Jaffa Gate inside the old city of Jerusalem nowadays. One between Jerusalem and Jericho, Hyrcania. Okay, another fortress which was built in Jericho, Kypros, according to his mother. One on the way up to Galilee, Masailos, according to his brother's name. One in Masada over here, and the other one, guess where? On the other side of the Jordan, just equivalent to Masada, which was called Makarios. And Makarios is the place where the head of John the Baptist was severed. Over there, John the Baptist and his head was severed. So work started over here. He built lots of palaces. Two palaces in name, a northern palace. The northern palace that is to the north. Of course, it's very difficult to access that palace, but it was great. Floors, a floor that is equivalent to the floor over here, okay, where he used to live and stay. Of course, when he wanted to discuss lots of things, his private life, his luxury life, of course, his concubines, because Josephus Flavius, again, what we have nowadays of everything over here, archaeological digs and everything, is taken from Josephus Flavius, who was a master in mathematics, a master in history, but at the same time, he was from the same line of the rebels that were on Masada. You see the Great Revolt in 67 AD, the big revolt that started in Caesarea Maritima. Why did it start? Because of the Roman occupation. But how did it start? They had good time to rebel against the Romans when Nero passes away. So Vespasian and Titus go to Rome to elect a new emperor. 3 years were enough for these guys to rebel against Rome. So they rebelled against Rome, and one of them was Josephus Flavius. Flavius, who at Yotvata, up in the north, said, let us commit suicide. And the story, instead of being slaves, let us commit suicide. I'm not talking about Masada now. I'm talking about Yotvata up in the north. All the rebels up there committed suicide. All at once, he changes his mind. I don't want to commit suicide. Who's going to tell the story? Yeah? That's what happened with, of course, Josephus Flavius. So, he writes down the history of the Jews, antiquities of the Jews, and he was granted a Roman citizenship.
Wow.
Close to the Romans. So Herod the Great, as depicted by Josephus Flavius, a guy of a luxury life, completely pagan, completely Roman, living his life with his people, of course, or with Roman garrisons over here. Important people of Masada during Herod the Great time, his own life over here, and then it's a dining room with a view all the way towards the north, with a very beautiful view, and this would be a place where he would seduce, women or take them all the way over here. By the way, when he passes away completely drunk in Jericho. Place to stay in, because anyone who he's living in Jerusalem, it's very cold in winter time in Jerusalem. The best weather will be Jericho. That was his beloved area, Jericho. That's why he was so angry when Mark Antony gave Jericho to Cleopatra. He was so nervous because he really loved Jericho. Okay, so we're talking about important people. How can we know, of course, important people? There were lots of buildings that were built on this battlefield that Jordan over here. But the problem is, there's no marble. If you're living in a Roman place, you needed marble, like in Caesarea Maritima. You see lots of marbles over there, yes? So what did they create over here? A kind of a system of which these two columns are entrance to a room of an official. Okay, officials, president. I can look at them from a distance and say they are marble, yes? Now, when we come closer to them, I can see the upper side, which is not marble, and then it was pilastered. So that from the distance, you would look at it, it looked like marble. Now, whatever you look, whatever you see that black line, what is ever below the black line is authentic. Above the black line is the construction. Okay, let's go in, visit that place. What I'm going to do just a second.